And fall in, my fellow scout troopers, we are back at Third Age Reforged. Nice 3v5 coming your way today from 2x Anus, one of 5 attacking armies today, who is commanding the realm of Harad before us. If you guys want to see your own Total War replay here on this very channel, don't forget to check out those links you'll find in the video description below. There are of course my email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com, and also a link to join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance. You cannot miss them. Hope to hear from you soon. And with that, let's go through the army comms today while the armies get into position. So, we have some Trouble of Harad here. You should have roughly about 2 units of them. We have some Serpent's Fangs, some Southron Archers there, 2 units. 2 units Muad Beast Hunters, some Hashari Light Infantry, that's a Dagger unit, and 2-handed Sword unit as well. Some Hashari Stalkers as well. We have some Southron Pikemen, Demons of the Desert. We've got a Catapult, some Champions of Nafarat. I think it's just a 1 unit of Pikemen so far. Huh. Usually I see 2 or 3. But that's what I see there for the moment. Alright, let's go to his ally here. I didn't see Saffron Warband either. I think I saw some dismounted... Hang on, let's just go back. I didn't think I did that fairly. I was looking for... There we go. Dismounted Serpent Guard there. He's got about 2 or 3 units there of them. Yeah, but no Saffron Warband. No Light Spearmen. It's a good army for Harad, but I'm missing a few familiar faces actually. Anyway. Let's go to the first of his allies here. We have Umbar, commanded by ... who has some Corsair crossbows there, 2 units. Some Belaga footmen. We got 2 units here of Belaga Axe Guard. Some Corsair fencers. More Belaga footmen. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 units there of Akarandas Legion. We have some Corsair Blackguards, 2 units. Some Narina Royal Guard. I think that's 2 units total of Corsair crossbows. I didn't see any Casimir Rangers. But that's what I said there for Umbar. So let's go to Lamroth, commanded by John, who's got some Dornell Pikemen armoured up. We have 2 units there of Pikemen, both armoured. We have some Haven Guard as well, generals in that unit. We have 2 units of Belfast Marines, some Tonostian Spearmen, 2 units of Black Swan Renegades. We have some Dornell Swordsmen there. We've also got some Ed Helen Men at Arms, like 2 to 3 units of them, all armoured up today. We have another unit there of Tonostian Spearmen. We have some Dornell Swordsmen. And some Dornell Archers. Maybe 2 units here of Swordsmen, 2 units of Archers. Archers are armoured too, by the way. Alright, moving on. We have another Umbar army commanded by Hunter or Hunted, who has some Belagath Marksmen, some Akarandas Legion. 1 to 4 units there of them. We have some Adunim Shield Guard. I've also got some Belaga Archers there. More Adunim Shield Guard, some Corsair Fencers, Adunim Shield Guard. More Belaga Footmen, more Karnas Legion. Belaga Footmen there, Legion, and Naru Guard. Now, I didn't see any Naru Sentinels. A little different army here today to Umbar. So people obviously have different ways of using Umbar, which is good. So I just wanted to do a double check. I think that's 335. That's Umbar, that's Lamroth. What else we got here? Umbar, Lamroth, another Umbar army there. And Harad, so I can't count. It's a 3v4. Alright, we have the first defender here, Winged Swordsman commanding our Gondor army today, who has some Pelaga Marines, some Fountain Guard, and some nothing Honor Guard there. Maybe 2 units of Fountain Guard. Some Wardens of the White Tower. Generals in that unit. We have some Raven Helms of Kier Andros, some Guards of Osgiliath, Gondor Spearmen. And this is something else that's unusual. We don't usually see the defenders defend the outer walls here of the city. Ever. We have some Citadel Guard here, some Veterans of Osgiliath, some Gondor Infantry. We have some more Fountain Guard here, some Guards of Osgiliath, Marksmen of Kier Andros, and Pelaga Marines. What else we got? Is it a 4v2? Jeez, hopefully it's not a 4v2. Don't want to be wrong twice today. We have Numenor commanded by Joey 1 Kenobi, who has some Numeran Shield Guard, Belaga Pikemen. 2 units there with some more Numeran Shield Guard. We got some Numeran Steel Bows. Some more Steel Bows there mixed in with some Cohort. 3 units there of Cohort total. The rest of the armies up here, we have some Seafarers of Nindamos, Royal Legion of Amanalos, more Cohort, more 2 units there of Seafarers, 2 more. some shield guard there, and some Pharisean swordmasters. And over here, all the way over here, we have Darthy Darth commanding a second Gondor army today. We have some Gondor archers, 2 units there, Trebuchet, veterans of Osgiliath, some Gondor militia, Gondor infantry, axemen of Lostenach, couple units there, maybe 2 units of Citadel Guard, some Nothian Honor Guard, some Wardens of the White Tower. Geez, I'm trying to see when there's any Fountain Guard. I can't tell. I don't know, I'm not seeing the name in that blob there. I've already commented on the veterans. We have over here some Gondor infantry, and that's all I can really tell. Okay, so we have over here some marksmen of Kandros, 2 units there. There's got to be some Fountain Guards somewhere, you'd have to imagine. Anyway, Darthy's getting ready. He's going to be setting up his defense. What have just gone on over here? Wing swordsmen plugging a few choke points here and there. Got some Blacks and Renegades caught on the hill. A bit of a pathfinding glitch happening there right now. Okay. Some Wardens of Minas Ethel here. Didn't see them before. They're AP archers. Pretty accurate. As I said, it's an Honor Guard there. Got to be careful. Some Gondor Spearmen, Guards of Osgiliath. We have some Veterans of Osgiliath getting ready to provide some fire support. But, you know, given the Guards of Osgiliath here and Gondor Spearmen, if he just targets the Guards of Osgiliath with some Demons of the Desert, you should be able to take out pretty much both units in that vicinity there, and that should force Wing to scramble reserves to bring them up to try and plug that gap. And at the same time, I could imagine Dot sending more forces in to encourage that influx of reserves from the defenders, and then as soon as they're in place, run away, bring the demons back, take out all those reserves, and then rush in and try to just surge through and control the choke point here, which will cause massive chaos amongst the entire defending line, and send the whole group of defenders running back to the Citadel and try to shore up the defense there for the last stand. Defending out here is incredibly risky, especially with Demons of the Desert, or units like Demons of the Desert nearby. Make sure we've got adequate reserves in place and some decent missile support. And that's being moved into position right now. This is the defenders saving grace. The grace period here is really good for the defenders. That way they'll be able to set something up, at least up, with the attackers just wanting to surge through and destroy them. So we'll have to do a small cut, guys, and come back once the grace period ends, and I'll see you soon. Alright, we have a catapult firing in that took out a bunch of Numerian shield guard here. They must have been reforming. That's the only way so many units would have died in a clump like that. That would annoy Jolly One Kenobi, and that would annoy me. Yeah, 2 times has the only catapult here. We have some Southern archers moving up, but that's kind of like just poking the bear a bit. They got the armor to resist that. Well, most of the RFI here that Hurrah can bring to bear, they can't obviously resist the more like Beast Hunters and Demons as well, but they can resist the RFI for now. There's some Corsair crossbows here. They might be wanting to fire into the Gondor Spearmen. Armor would help with that. You also have some missile cover here from the veterans of Osgiliath. Alright. Over here. What have we got here? Mumbar's getting ready to go in. Gonna be a bit of a grind fest over here. They just got melee forces in the area. Now, if you're Darthy Darth, I think I would be firing down here into these troops. I mean, they're pretty well lined up for you. I don't know if they're firing the back of the marksman. Now, yeah, gotta move those troops out of the way there of each other. This is a solid angle here for the veterans of Osgiliath. Okay, he's not gonna fire just yet. Not too sure what he's waiting for exactly. Again, Hunter taking his time over here, not willing to engage just yet. Over here, Dol Amroth. is trading arrows here with winged swordsman. Marksmen of Candos versus Dornell archers. You know, it's best to fire maybe a couple of volleys in. Marksmen of Candos, you know, should win this fight. But not the best use of the Candos ammo. Alright. Over here, what we got? Warnsman's Ether. They're firing on somebody. Are they firing on Corsair crossbows? Fairly decent mark. Looks like both crossbow units here being utilized. On one unit here of Gondor Spearmen. It's probably overkill using both units at the same time. Taking out more than 50 of them. Corsair Blackguards might be worth taking out as well for the Warnsman's Ether. But if I must suggest a target, he move his wardens to over here to watch out for. It is the demons of the desert. Any units that Winged Swordsman can put in place here would deter the demons from being moved closer to the front lines. The better for Winged Swordsman. So I think the Warnsman's Ether belong mainly over here on this ledge or this area. Maybe not the ledge, because that would expose them to the fire from below. But just keep them close by, and that would act as a fairly decent deterrent against the demons of the desert. We got some Nurin Shield Guard just sort of weathering that storm there. We got some another unit Shield Guard here up against the dismounted Serpent Guard. Looks to be a fairly decent fight. No real clear winner in that one. The victor will be severely diminished by the end of it. Bit of a slow grind. I think this mount is starting to fall a little bit faster than the Shield Guard. Okay. We have some Corsair fences here. Looks like they were trying to throw some daggers and maybe Wing got fed up. Winged is fighting on multiple choke points. Well, thankfully they are pretty close together, so he doesn't have to, you know, move too far to check on his troops. Okay, so John's moved up his Donald Swordsman. He moved up maybe 2 or 3 units in. Oh, it looks to be 2 units. But, you know, move the guys with Scalia forward. Help out with the front lines. The guys with Scare should be able to just chew through the Dornell Swordsman. That's less damage, and the faster they kill these guys, the less tired they'll be to be able to handle reinforcements from Delamoth as they come through. You know, you're going to kill your enemy faster than they're killing you or damaging your forces. And the guards with Scalia is a single factor in this battle right now that makes Gondor's life so much easier, but he's got to put them into the front. The guards with Scalia need to be the ones leading this charge here, not the Gondor infantry. Like, move the Gondor infantry just behind the guys with Scalia for now. The Dornell Swordsman shouldn't be able to get even close to the Gondor forces. The pikemen will make sure of that. But, you know, we've got the Gondor infantry surging forward here. They're getting the kills, you know. So I have no doubt on the stats they look really good, but they're also taking damage. They're also getting very tired. Nice volley there from the Belfast Marines, hitting the Citadel Guard. Now, Citadel Guard were in loose formation, so that did diminish the impact of those javelins to a small degree. Okay, we've got some Pelican Marines here. Firing to Dornell Swordsman? Nah, come on, that deserves a red cross there. Like, no, don't do that. These are just swordsmen. The guards with Skiat do what they do best. Because the line's moving away from the guards with Skiat, they're exposing them now to the Belfast Marines. That's not good. It's nice to see Wing move them up. Winged is actually handling the defense of 3 choke points. This is the furthest choke point he is defending. Over here, we've got Darth. Not really under any pressure here, so he's sort of coasting right now. I bet he's happy. Yeah. He's got a couple of arrows coming in here and there. I think Darthy needs to stop firing on these guys here. He should be firing into this unit of a Doom Shield Guard. He'll get hits here on all 3 units here, I reckon. If he aims for this unit of a Doom Shield Guard right here. He'll get hits on this one and this one at the same time. Couldn't ask for a better target, really. Maybe even a couple of these units here as well for those arrows to swing a bit to the right. Alright, so that happened. Well, you know, Winged is receiving assistance there from Numenor, so that's making his life a bit easier. Now, 2 times Harad is sending up some more Beast Hunters here, so he's stepping up his attack. Shield Guard here, they're being run away. So Joe-1 Kenobi's handling this defense over here. Okay, you've got his steel bow standing by. But, you know, if you're 2 times, you're moving your Muad Beast Hunters just up here. Keep the Dismount Super Guard close by. Fire into this unit of Doom Shield Guard, take that out, so you don't have anything that can charge into your back while you're trying to attack these forces here, you know? So Joe-1 Kenobi needs to send up more missile units here to shoot potential forces that come in either side, but he needs missile units on this side as well. He needs reinforcements here on this side as well. He doesn't want to give 2 times an opportunity to move to a place where he can shoot him, not having to worry about Joe-1 Kenobi shooting him back. Like, I think Joe is putting these units here at a significant disadvantage by not sending over some missile units that can shoot any forces that try to hide from the archers stationed beyond this building here. Like, this is a perfect spot just to shoot him to death. Alright, over here, what have we got? Any new developments? I think so. I'm just keeping these guys here to act as a doorstop, really, or an alarm bell. So we'll know when ... tries to come through. This is probably the choke point that's under the most pressure, or seeing the most signs of action. I'm trying to gauge. Gondor infantry here, down to 54, so they lost more than half their unit. I think they started at 123. You can just see how fast the Donor swordsmen are now falling, with Guards of Osgiliath leading the way and not the Gondor infantry. But the Belfast Rangers are standing here. Maybe they're waiting for the Donor pikemen to move in. Belfast Rangers there, taking the brunt of those javelins. No, John, don't move it. No. Oh. I probably would have waited. The Belfast Marines were taking the brunt of those javelins. By running them in as soon as you did, you opened yourself up to be hit by a full javelin volley there into the pikemen. You don't want that. You know, try to keep your pikemen as healthy for as long as possible. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. 1 volley is better than, 4 or 5. It'll still be tough for Dolomoth to break through. The Gondor troops here, they are heavily damaged. Wing will need to think about setting up some reserves soon. But if his forces do sort of shatter and break before him, then having some javelin units or some rangers even nearby, just to shoot this massive blob of Dolomoth forces would be a good idea before setting up next reserve line to defend this choke point. Setting up Citadel Guard. Probably would have put him. Probably should have put him into formation before sending him in. Just to sort of strengthen the entire line. They're really strengthening the center, which is important. But the flanks are looking a little bit thin, so, you know, trying to strengthen the whole line instead of just one point of it might not be the best thing for Gondor. We'll wait and see. You know, could be wrong. We're about halfway through this battle so far, and the defenders are still holding the outer edges, which is impressive to see. Over here, what do we got? Okay, it's just an archer unit close by. They can't be touched. Okay, so veterans of Skier are just standing over here. I'm not too sure what they're trying to accomplish. Maybe shoot into the Doom Shield Guard there. It seems like Darthy's expensed a lot of arrows, or a lot of his missile resources on Umbar already. Looking at all the dead bodies there. Charging the Axeman Losnak from this direction would have been more beneficial, just because the Axeman Losnak could put more pressure here on Hunter's right flank, and they'd be attacking the entire line from the side instead of head on, which does make Gondor's life a little bit harder. And you know, by attacking your enemy from multiple angles, this helps you kill your enemy faster, especially with these kind of units. Axeman Losnak charging, doing the flanking charge. You get far more kills, do a lot more damage than a frontal charge, for sure. Probably keep those arrows in reserve, mate, just for now. You know, the veterans of Asgia should be the ones firing from over there, if they can. I don't know if they're out of range or not. But, you know, shooting side on is far beneficial than shooting from where they are. And they have to move in closer. A few of those arrows would definitely go into the ground where they're standing. What have we got over here? All the way over here, what have we got? We've got some Belgath marksmen over here. What are they doing? They are shooting into some Axeman of Losnak from Darthy Darth in the back. And Darthy Darth doesn't know they're over here right now. Jeez, Axeman of Losnak need to be charged in pronto. The Gondor infantry need their support. They're going to die without support. Axeman Losnak is going to suffer catastrophic damage if they don't start moving. Okay, they are moving now. Get them into tight formation before you engage. Well, that's kept Gondor's hopes alive, and now is also drawing some friendly fire into Umbar. See, Axeman Losnak shouldn't be in loose formation. They need to get as close as possible to the Umbar forces, just so they can get that little bit more friendly fire coming into the Umbar forces also in the area. The forces wavering here. The Gondor infantry needs to stay in the fight here. The Axeman Losnak need the Gondor infantry to stay. Also down to 53. Of course, the defense is holding on. It's not good. Okay, there goes the Gondor infantry. Where are the Kronos Legion running off to? Yeah. They won't last too long there, but those Belgath marks need to stop firing. They're killing their own troops. And Darthy Darth does not have much here. He's only got the Wardens of the White Tower, really to hold this choke point by themselves. Against two Belgath marksman units, Kronos Legion, that's not too good. The Mark and the Candorf's attacking the flanks here, but I think Darty would be finding he'd be doing a lot better right now had he charged the Axeman Lotsnuk where he charged the Marks of Candorf's, you know? But Darty is winning that battle. It really looks like 2 Times has made a big push here. This is what I was afraid of, but Newer and Steel Bows here, that could really help out. They need to start firing into those Moab Beast Hunters. Just to sort of... I know they're armor piercing, I know that might be a waste of ammunition, but they need to do something to harass 2 Times. Trollman of Harad are coming up. Ran into them already. No, it's like, run back. Okay, that's what he's going to do. These guys here, they're going to try and hold the fort. While the other one charges into the rear of the line here. Not a bad plan. You can see how fast his Havon Pikemen are falling. It is 30 to 34 here right now. Geez, where's some Seafarers and Indamos? They're right there. Well, they got their axes out, so they've already thrown their jabbies. $31, $35, still holding at 4% the difference. Ashari moving up. Might be trying to use their daggers to throw into the backs of the shield guard. Why not? We'll see. There are targets for them to shoot at. Seafarers and Nimos running around. You might want to be careful chasing after him. Yeah, good, they're turning around now. So I probably need to send in some more units there, just to sort of try and take out the Trollman of Harad. Seafarers being moved up here, more of them. Dot dot dot, just sort of trying to defeat his opponent through attrition. Just trying to wear him down. The veteran's out of ammunition. Acceptable losses probably there for Gondor. Okay, Fountain Guard being moved up from winged. Kind of strange, but Dolemroth here has sort of exposed Joe-1 Kenobi to his arrows very nicely. Get some nice fire there into Numenor flank. Although he's brought up the big guns here, the Pharazim Swordmasters are now engaged. Imperial Champ is being moved up. Numenor needs to win this battle. He's got to show up the choke points to the left flank. Dolemroth really trying to hammer it hard and trying to get behind those Fountain Guard there. Okay. They're having some success. Crowd champs need to sort of start moving in, you have to think. Okay, there's drawing out a pikeman there. Is there any rangers nearby? Royal Legion of Amadalos. No, there are no missile units here, so this is going to be sword to sword, spear to spear, pike to pike. Nothing on honor guard there. It's an odd formation for the Royal Guard to be in. The Fountain Guard looks like they'll stand strong for a while. I don't think they'll be able to break through. Renegades moving in. Joe's got them under the most pressure now. What's going on over here on this side? Okay, Hunter's... Well, I was going to say he's having some success, but doesn't look like he'll be able to break through. Gondor still has some good units here. They're actually wavering. They could actually break. He could win this one. Jeez, why are they wavering against Belaga footmen? We got some support here. Gondor infantry charge him in already.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Just to sort of shore up the morale of these troops. Both sides are wavering. Okay, how's it going over here? Oh, no chance of getting through this anytime soon. Darthy's holding down the fort there. How's it going over here? This is where he was in the most trouble. The defenders were in the most trouble of losing this battle. Wardens of the White Tower. They're down to less than half strength than we saw earlier. This is Darthy's general. Very bold to have him in the front lines. We just got some Belaga marksmen here and that's it. So if Darthy can survive these arrows, the units here should be able to handle those Belaga marksmen. And they should be able to hold on just. It was by a razor's edge. He still might lose his general. There's still a few troops that general has to kill without being killed himself. Let's just sort of leapfrog back to check on those battles once again before we go. Okay. Darthy shored up his defense there. He's holding. Again, Gondor's winning that one. Hunter's sending out some Belaga footmen. Looks like we're sending a bunch of okay, he charged into Gondor infantry, so he did send up reinforcements. The spearmen now are shaken, not wavering anymore. Yeah, reorganize, reform, get them into the fight. Or let them rest. Yeah, they're exhausted. Bring them back, send up the Gondor infantry who are fresh against the Belaga footmen. Just move the spearmen behind the line. Keep them in shield wall, of course. Okay, how are we going over here? Okay, John's gonna lose this one. He did give Winged and Numenor a run for their money. He made decent inroads. He attracted a lot of the defending resources to him. $65 to $59. But he is fighting the losing fight. But he's got to keep the defenders over here distracted long enough to hopefully help out his allies with their battles. So Wings is sort of pulling back a little bit for now. Alright. Geez, that looked rough. Yeah, kill as many friendlies as it did enemies. Catapult is under heavy fire from steel bows and shadow bows. I think Joe's just getting a little bit desperate. Oh, I don't know if this is a good idea. This is too much ammunition. Jeez, he's close. They got shield guard there. Why not try to run into the catapult crew? We're down to 11. If they lose 9, if they go down to 8, then they lose the catapult. Joey not wasted, used a lot of ammunition trying to kill that catapult crew. And even then he didn't succeed. Shari will try to throw all their daggers.
The leader of our allies lies slain. Pray his troops do not lose their will to fight.
Alright. That was Joey's general there. Dolemroth is now gone. 70 to 63. Oh, come on. That's a bit overkill. Joey, you gotta save your Dim Shadowbows. Harad still has a number of troops. You gotta save your ammo for that later. He's still firing on them. That's not good. Steel bows out of ammo. We could have been shooting at the Trollman of Harad. They were standing there for a while and he was trying to use both these units here against that catapult. That might bite him in the arse later. What have we got here? Ethelian Rangers firing into the Bellicate Axe Guard. Okay, they're pulling out for now. 10,000 or so frames to go. And now all these troops can be redeployed to the other choke points. So that's freed up a bit of resources there. So Spelliger Footmen. We've got some Honor Guard coming up. That should boost the morale of these forces here. Just going to try and reform them so you can just charge into them effectively. There you go.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
So you can see the Honor Guard and the progress they're making. It's really good. It's like he cut him across the face, knocked him over, and then stabbed him to finish him off. It's like the movie. It's like that scene from the movie 300. You see all the Spartans just walking over all the dead Persians as they make their way forwards through the enemy forces. This is what that looks like. The Northern Honor Guard just carving up the Belliger Footmen. This is what's so important about the unit you use to charge into the flanks of your enemies. You need a good, strong unit like the Axeman Losnak, like the Northern Honor Guard, that can really tip the battle in your favour very quickly. Gondor's doing a stellar job there. And over here, what we got left? We got some marksmen of Candros here being pinned against the side of the cliff. They are facing the wrong way. I think Darthy's forgot about them. Actually, I can't say he's forgotten about them because he's just charging the Warden's Miss Ethel here.
Our worthless allies have fled like whipped dogs.
Now, who are the Narrow Guards shooting at?
To be called men.
Alright, they're shooting into the Athenian Rangers who are also firing back into them. Now, is that the Wardens of the White Tower? It is. These are the remnant forces of Darthy on this side, so they managed to actually beat the Bellicus Marksmen and all the forces over here in the area. They just held on by the skin of their teeth. Now they're trying to outflank their forces over here. Well, that was a bit anticlimactic. I was kind of expecting the Shield Guard to Shield Guard chasing after the Athelian Rangers. Well, maybe let the Shield Guard chase after the Rangers. Rangers are steady, warmed up. Let's charge into the Royal Guard. Lock them down. Okay, what's going on over here? Not too much. ... still has maybe just over a quarter of his army left. Fairly decent units. We managed to beat Winged Swordsman's forces here. Joe Kenobi has some units that can hold them back, along with Winged Swordsman. Right now, they're just trying to weather the arrows of 2 times. Shield Guard are trying to finish off the Hashari. Got some Trollman for Art moving moved up. They're fresh to a degree. So they lost a couple. 79 to 74. Looks like Joey managed to charge him before they got a volley of javelins. There's 80 Axe Guard here. I like the Axe Guard is falling, but Wardens of the White Tower, they're exposed. Of course, the Black Guards could also get some nice javelin shots there into the flank of the Wardens. Probably needs to move them back. Charge them in, move them back, but don't leave them there. Of course, their fencers throwing their daggers into them. What have we got coming over here? We got some Neomorphian Honor Guard from Winged. Trying to surprise ... Not seeing any reaction. Corsair crossbows. I think they still have ammo. These ones certainly do behind the line. And I think they're firing to the Pharazim Swordmaster. It's a good target to shoot. Some of the attackers here are admitting defeat. Of course, the Black Guard's moving up into loose formation. I don't know if they seem oblivious to Wing's presence. Well, if you didn't know that he was here before, he should know now, right? Yeah, he does, he does. He's moving his missile units around the honor guard and he's going to try and shoot them from 3 sides. Eventually 4. You've got utility rangers here, trying to shoot into the Corsair blackguards while they're in tight formation. Okay, they're broken. That happens. It's it always surprises you when it happens, but it happens. Can't really charge the honor guard out like that. They're a good holding unit, but they hate being surrounded and alone. Looks like Dot needs to play a cat and mouse kind of strategy. Defender's moving up. Okay, Dot's trying to use overwhelming force here. And he should win. Where are the reinforcements from the defenders? Well, there's none left over here right now. We've got some Italian Rangers, Dudim Shadowbows, and your own cohort heading that direction. We've got some Seafarers and Nindamos here. A little bit nervous having this many troops grouped up. Especially if there are demons of the desert nearby. It doesn't look like there are. Or maybe he's already used them, who knows. No, hang on, they're there. They're there. And they're moving around now like a shark. Oh god. I don't think Joey's paying attention. Come on, Joey. Pay attention, mate. See it coming. 2 times. He's coming in for the kill. The Seafarers need to be brought up immediately. They've got to try and fire into the demons of the desert. Oh, come on, don't do that. Have to go back.
We must look to our own soldiers for victory now.
Oh, nice work.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Yeah, fire's coming in. But Joey here just lost half his force. Might be worth shooting the Trollman of Harad in the side. $88 to $84. Are they reloading? Okay, yeah, they are firing. Yeah, they're trying to hit the Trollman of Harad.
The accursed enemy has slain our ally. We must look to our own soldiers for victory now.
Oh, I thought the Trollman would have tried to charge into the Seafarers. Actually. Come on, man. Charge him in. There you go. So both sides did a number on the other. Champion's moving up. How are we going over here? Amazingly, the Royal Legion and Pharaohs and Swordmasters are still hanging on at this stage. 89 to 87. Here's when you need reinforcements, that's when you needed them. It's kind of on 2 times now. For him to break through and get over here and help ... It's kind of a race. But it's not good for Corondas is that they're being hit from multiple angles by good quality forces. He does have Corsair crossbows providing some supporting fire there. Okay, how we doing? Shadowbow's running away. Oh, just getting away. I think this might go the way of the attackers. It was pretty close. Oh, there goes pretty much all the seafarers. These guys here, they're being forgotten, they're not doing anything. Might get one more volley off. Oh no, they're out of ammunition.
Our worthless allies have fled like whipped dogs.
Cronus should win there.
Are not fit to be called men.
Champions are here. This is where the last battle will be fought. 93 and 94. You can't get much closer than that.
The enemy's general lies dead. Now his men can sense their doom upon them. They run like
Now,
children.
one of Joe's mistakes was definitely using the steel bows against the catapult. Probably wasn't ideal. Oh, and the game must have crashed at the very end, so we can't show the kill counts. I'm sure that will annoy a lot of people. Sorry guys, I didn't know about that, but still, it was a great battle regardless. You can imagine that nearly everyone got decent kill counts across the board, I'd imagine. Well done to 2 times, of course, and his team for winning their battle, and thank you to 2 times, of course, for sending me the replay. Really close, guys. Well done to everyone. This is Scouts Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scout Rangers, and I'll catch you all in the next Total War battle.